Donald Trump's former National Security Adviser H.R. McMaster on Sunday blasted the storming of the Capitol last January 6 as an assault on the government, flatly contradicting the glowing perspective of events by the Republican National Committee last week. Asked on CBS Face the Nation if he believed the RNC was in any way accurate when it defined the January 6 riot as legitimate political discourse, McMasters responded, "No. It was illegitimate political discourse because it was an assault on the first branch of government." Some 140 police officers were injured in the attack, and more than 740 people at the Capitol that day have been arrested. McMaster also said that former Vice President Mike Pence was absolutely correct to say in a speech last week that Trump was wrong, that Pence had the power to throw out the results of the 2020 election that day to help his former boss. Pence added, "Frankly, there is no idea more un-American than the notion that any one person could choose the American president." "All Americans should agree with Pence," said McMaster, "and demand more from our political leaders, demand that they stop compromising confidence in our democratic principles and institutions and processes to score partisan, political points." McMaster was one of a few additional Republicans who came out of the woodwork over the weekend to support Pence, or condemn the January 6 insurrection following the RNC's attempt to redefine history as it censured raps. Liz Cheney, Republican Wyoming, and Adam Kinzinger, RL, for daring to serve on the House committee probing the insurrection. Former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie said on ABC's This Week that he was glad Pence finally spoke out about Trump's pressure to toss out the election. "Let's face it. Let's call it what it is," said the former Trump ally, referring to January 6. "It was a riot that was incited by Donald Trump in an effort to intimidate Mike Pence and the Congress into doing exactly what he said in his own words last week, overturn the election." Senator John Barrasso, Republican Wyoming, said on Fox News Sunday that Pence did his constitutional duty that day. "It's not the Congress that elects the president, it's the American people."